Today, we take a breath and remember. Because Memorial Day, it's not about the barbecues or the mattress sales. It's about silence, flags at half-mast, and names we can't afford to forget. Let me tell you where it really began. May 1st, 1865. Charleston, South Carolina. The Civil War is finally over, but the scars, they left them deep, on land, on souls, on history. A group of newly freed African Americans walk slowly toward an old racetrack, but this isn't a celebration. Not yet. That racetrack, it had become a Confederate prison camp. Hundreds of Union soldiers had died there in captivity, buried in mass graves, forgotten. Until this day. These men, women, and children, many of them just freed from slavery, bring flowers, build a proper fence, and give the fallen a funeral they never received. They read scripture, they sing hymns, they remember. That was the first Decoration Day, the seed of what we now call Memorial Day. Fast forward. May 30th, 1868, Arlington National Cemetery. The air is thick with the scent of lilacs and fresh earth. General James Garfield steps up to speak. He's surrounded by thousands, soldiers, widows, orphans, former slaves. He says, "We do not know one promise these men made, one pledge they gave, one word they spoke, but we do know they summed up and perfected the highest virtues of men and citizens." That day, people laid flowers on over 20,000 graves, Union and Confederate, not out of politics, but memory and grief. Years pass. New wars, new uniforms, new gravestones. World War I, World War II, Korea, Vietnam, Iraq, Afghanistan. Each war etching more names into granite. Each name, someone's child, someone's love. Each one missed. Let me tell you about one. Lieutenant Travis Manion, U.S. Marine, killed in Iraq in 2007 while pulling wounded teammates to safety. He could have stayed down, waited, but he got back up again and again until a sniper's bullet stopped him. His words before he deployed, "If not me, then who?" That sentence became a movement. His family started the Travis Manion Foundation, urging Americans to live with character and remember our fallen not just with flowers, but with action. And another, Sergeant First Class Alwyn Cash, Iraq, 2005. His vehicle hits an IED. The explosion engulfs it in flames. Cash, on fire himself, goes back into the inferno. He pulls out one soldier, then another, 6 total. He dies weeks later from his burns. He told the doctors, "They were my boys. I had to get them out." In 2021, he became the first Black American to receive the Medal of Honor for heroism in Iraq or Afghanistan. These are just 2 names, but Memorial Day is about all of them. More than 1.3 million Americans have died in our wars. They came from every state, every background, every color. Some died on foreign soil, some in skies we'll never see, some right here, in silence, long after coming home. But Memorial Day isn't about numbers. It's about faces, letters left behind, boots beside caskets, Gold Star families sitting in folded flag silence. It's about a mother who places her hand on her son's headstone each May, whispering, "I miss you every day." It's about a little girl growing up with stories instead of hugs. It's about a country that pauses to say, "You mattered. We remember you." So this Memorial Day, yes, enjoy your freedom. Grill, laugh, hug your family. But when the clock strikes 3 p.m., wherever you are, pause. That's the national moment of remembrance. A single minute to reflect, to thank, to remember, not just for the fallen, but for what they fought for. Because freedom isn't free. It's paid for in sweat, in sacrifice, in lives. And Memorial Day is the bill that reminds us who paid it. So let us say their names. Let us walk the rows of headstones and feel the weight. Let us remember that behind every flag waving in the wind, there was once a heartbeat. And this country, we live it because they gave it. This is Memorial Day. Not a weekend, not a sale, not just a day off, but a sacred promise to remember, to honor, to live worthy of their sacrifice forever.